We're back live. It is Game Time presented by GameSpot Sports. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Tuesday. My name is Nick Mazesco. If you're joining us for the first time, whether it is live on Twitch or live over on YouTube, welcome on in. This is our show here on GameSpot Sports where we talk ball. And right now we're focused on football because it is the best time of the year, in my opinion, as we are in the heat of fall. Football has kicked off. We're kind of hitting that groove right now. We're getting NFL and college football. So today is our NFL show. So we got two things on the docket today. We're going to have our Lions and Ravens sim, and we're going to have we'll do our tier list Tuesday. So we're going to rank every single NFL quarterback based on these tiers. So let's take a look at our lovely tier list, because it's important to check out the tiers that we have. And you know me, I'm not going to go out there with our standard tier. So we've got all of our NFL quarterbacks down here as we take a look at every single NFL starting quarterback. As of right now, I know there are some injuries. We will get to those. We might add a injured tab. Actually, no, I'm going to do that right now. We're going to add a row because seek medical attention, and I think the only appropriate thing is to make that it's helpful. Good work there. I'll make that one bright red at the bottom. That's your seek medical attention. Alright, so this is our tier list of every single starting NFL quarterback, and so we got a couple different tiers. We've got the elite, we've got the almost elite, we've got the could lead a playoff run, we've got hello grandpa, we've got young and unproven, we've got young and butt cheeks, we've got why are you still here, and we've got seek medical attention. Let's start off at the first one. We're just going to go in order. We start off Josh Allen. I think there's no doubt, if there was any question before about where Josh Allen deserved to be, that has been answered. I think he might be the best quarterback in the league right now. Especially with Mahomes having turned into a little bit of a check down merchant. It's all right. I mean, it happens. But what Josh Allen is doing, his versatility, I think anybody who says he's not elite is just a Bills hater. And I didn't know that those people existed. They're the Bills. Dempster breaks. Next up, we got Justin Fields, who is concussed, but I'm going to treat him as not actively hurt. I think he's okay. I do. I think, and even if he's not, I think. Here's the thing. I'm an Ohio State guy. I watched Justin Fields. I also watched Justin Fields in that Week 1 game against the Steelers, and he looked really good. And it was confusing because I had kind of written him off, but I think the short answer is, I think until he works his way out of here, he's got to go in the young and butt cheeks category. I just, at the end of the day, I need Justin Fields to show me more than 1 week of competency. And he was bad before he got concussed in this last game. He's been bad every other game. I need him to prove something. And boy, that Jets team is a mess right now. Tua with dreads. There is no category that exemplifies seek medical attention more than Tua. Now, I think he's also bad. Not as bad as people kind of give him credit for. I tend to be a Tua apologist. But this man needs a Guardian helmet. He's also getting ravaged by his offensive line not blocking for him at all. I think this is one of those things that just, if there's one person, if you had to look up in the dictionary what seek medical attention looks like, is just a picture of Tua going, Drake May. So I'm going to put him here in young and unproven. I think he's good. I really do. I'm a Drake May slap. I think he's really solid. And I just think that he's only played 2 games, so I'm not going to sit there and put the weight of the world on him. Like he's only played 2 games this year. He only got a little bit last year. I think he still falls in that unproven category. Again, last year they're coached by Gerard Mayo, who might have been an idiot. So he's still unproven to me, but I think by the end of this year, you're going to see Drake May in this category. I do. But it's week 2. I'm going to put him in unproven because I don't want to put too much pressure on the young man. Why are you still here, Aaron Rodgers? Listen, I get week 1. You got your revenge game. It was a lot of fun. You got to sling it all over the yard and look like old Aaron Rodgers. And then this week we came back down to earth. You are a check-down artist that can't move a whole lot. You're 8,000 years old. Why are you still here, Aaron Rodgers? Steelers fans, chime in if you feel differently. Joe Burrow is going directly to seek medical attention. And he might actually go into a new category, which, you know what? We're going to put it in there. We're doing this on the fly. And it's going to be bright blue. This one is going to be bright red. And Joe Burrow might be the only one that goes in here. I haven't exactly thought this out, but this is where Joe Burrow needs to be. I know he's got hurt for 3 months, so he does need to seek medical attention. That man needs to seek a new team ASAP. He might be Tracy McGrady McNuggets. I'm not kidding. That sort of injury thing, I think he needs to seek a new team. If I'm Joe Burrow, my number one thing is trade me. You have refused to put an offensive line in front of me to protect me at all. Put me on a new team. Send me somewhere. I hear there are a lot of other teams that have offensive lines that need quarterbacks. Send me there now. Poor Joe Burrow. It looks like 3 months with that turf toe. Lamar Jackson. Listen, I talk trash on Lamar, but he is elite, especially when it's not the playoffs. There's not much to talk about. He's electric. His team is electric. He's fun to watch. And just hope that you don't have a playoff system that requires him to win a game in a clutch moment, because that's not really what it does. Joe Flacco, my quarterback. Why are you still here? I will say I like Joe Flacco more than other people that are on my team's starting roster. But I think it should be Dylan Gabriel playing. Cool, you slung it for 280 yards in week 1. Still lost. Week 2, you threw a bunch of picks. Joe, why are you still here? Go enjoy time with your family. Enjoy time with your family, Joe. They miss you. CJ Stroud. Year 1, phenom. Year 2, sophomore slump. I feel like we're going to be putting CJ Stroud into this. There's 2 categories I feel like it could be. Number 1 for CJ Stroud, I feel like is could lead a playoff run. You could argue almost elite. But there's an argument of seek a new team. He is not young in cheeks. I don't think we're going to put him there yet. I mean, his offensive line is brutal. Tank Dell is dead. He's got Nico Collins out there, and that's about it. And Nico Collins is coming off an injury. I feel like we're going to put him in that could lead a playoff run. If you had asked me a year ago, before last year, he's here. If you asked me after last year, he's here. I'm going to put him here. Boy, that offensive line is bad, though. That offensive line is brutal in Houston, and C.J. Stroud deserves compensation. He should call one of those ambulance chasing lawyers, Morgan & Morgan. Call Morgan & Morgan. All right. I said this from the beginning, and people laughed at me. And I know we're only 2 weeks in. Daniel Jones could lead a playoff run. Hear me out. I know it's Danny Derps. I know he looks confused at all times. But hear me out. The reason why is not just because of this 2-0 start. The reason why I say he can lead a playoff run is as a quarterback who can play in a system. Let's remember, his last couple years in New York, no offensive. Indiana Jones is a great nickname, by the way. No offensive line, no outside weapons. Like a running game that was, at the end of it, they traded away Saquon. Getting out of the New York media helps him. He's never been a guy who's done well with that pressure of the New York media. So now he's playing in the Midwest, in Indianapolis. He has a real offensive line, he has a real run game, and he has real weapons. Danny Jones, in the right system, can lead a playoff run. I think the Colts, at this point, win that division. I do. I think the Colts are good enough to win that division. Again, injuries and whatnot, but good win that division. Trevor Lawrence, you know what? I think it's time to say it. I am a Trevor Lawrence apologist. I was waiting for Trevor Lawrence and Jackson to do it, and after watching this week, Trevor Lawrence, you are young in butt cheeks. You are just not good. You have regressed every single year since you were 18 years old and you won the national title at Clemson. You cannot win big games. You can't win small games. You can't win any games. And I'm tired of the excuses, the injuries. I get it. The Jags offensive line is not very good. I get it. They haven't had the best weapons. But at the end of the day, you've got two really good running backs behind you in ETN and Bashal Tutin. You've had your choice of wide receivers over the last couple of years. You have a good tight end, and you can't win games, and you no longer have Urban Meyer coaching you. I am just convinced. Until otherwise, you have to prove to me, Trevor Lawrence, that you are not just young and butt cheeks. Sorry, dude. Cam Ward, there's no place to put him other than up here. He's young and improving. I liked what I saw from Cam Ward last week. I thought he looked good. He made some plays. He's 2 games into his career. Temper expectations. Patrick Mahomes. Boy, I really want to put him here. I'm not going to because I'm not crazy. He's at the bottom tier. Crossfield touchdown was crazy, Duggets. He's still elite. I think they were on the tail end of their window. I think he was let down by the fact that Travis Kelce is still playing. Travis Kelce should have retired 2 years ago. Has no hands, no mobility anymore. Like, you should go, Travis. It's fine. Thank you for your service. Enjoy the Hall of Fame. Enjoy your marriage. But Patrick Mahomes is still elite. I'm not crazy enough to say otherwise. I do think both these quarterbacks are better than him right now, though. Look at this man. I think when you are looking at these quarterbacks, there is an argument to put Justin Herbert right there. I think there's an argument for it, especially these first 2 weeks. But the only reason I'm not going to is I need to see it for more than 2 weeks. I like what I see so far. I think he fits the Harbaugh system. He's got a run game. He's making Quentin Johnson look really good, which I love because I liked Quentin Johnson at TCU. He is going to sit here. We are going to revisit this later, and I think he's going to be right there. But I think I just need to see it for more than 2 games. This might be controversial. Well, no, I'm putting him right here. Geno Smith is hello, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa, how you doing? He's good enough to be there, I guess. He's not quite Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco. Why are you still playing? But he might be there by the end of the year. He didn't look good. The only thing he's getting credit for is that last year he was decent. And that's what you get, Geno. Sorry you're with the Vegas Raiders. They're bad. I wish I could tell you that things will get better. I don't think they are. Bo Nix. So Bo Nix is going to go up here with Drake May. They are still young and unproven. Again, 1 year does not make a quarterback. I thought Bo Nix was really good last year. I think Bo Nix has looked very mediocre this year. So because of that, I don't want to stick him in. I think the answer is you could put him here, but I'm putting him as young. And he also might be old and unproven because he's like 27, 26, something like that. I'm going to put him unproven. Give him a little more time to, figure it out. He might be Brandon Whedon, though. Cowboy haters can calm down. Dak Prescott is almost elite. He has had elite seasons. He has had MVP caliber seasons without a solitary help from his defense, solitary help from his wide receiving core, solitary help from his running game. He is almost elite. You could make the argument he is elite. I think if you're looking at you're ranking the quarterbacks 1 to 32, Dak Prescott is top 10. I think that is fair, McDuggets. If I'm Dak Prescott, aren't you down here with Joe Burrow? I think that's fair. I think Duggets called it right on the head. He is almost elite in the same way that I believe Joe Burrow, let's be clear, Joe Burrow is down there. Joe Burrow's here. Joe Burrow's an elite quarterback. He's an elite quarterback. But he goes down here because he needs a new team. Dak Prescott is almost elite. You could make an argument for elite. Seek a new team. Can you imagine if Dak Prescott played take your pick. Matt Stafford is 39 years old with a spine that is in the shape of the number 4. Go and play in LA with Sean McVay, with Puka Nacua, with Kyron Williams. Either of these guys make that team awesome. Jaden Daniels. You get to go in here too. Everybody from last year is probably going to go in here unless they're really bad. If Jayden Daniels had come out this year and had started out on fire, I think you could have made an argument for could lead a playoff run, almost elite, something like that. However, I think the Commanders were primed for a regression just because, again, the sophomore slump is a real thing, but it's not a slump. It is because everybody's got game tape on you and you're no longer catching anyone by surprise. It is why you see good quarterbacks in their rookie year struggle in their second year, and then they kind of bounce back in their third year. I just wanted to look right now. If we're looking at the stats for Jayden Daniels, sub 60% completion percentage right now, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's just I think the Packers are really good, so I'm gonna put him there. I think there's an argument if you were to put him somewhere else, I would say that is the area that he is in, but he is young and improving. Oh, Jalen Hurts is a tough one. Oh, Jalen Hurts is a tough one, ladies and gentlemen. I would put Jalen Hurts here. I mean, listen, he's not your traditional quarterback. He runs a different offensive, but, like, he is almost elite. And when he is on, he is on. And then there are games that he is off. I think you could make an argument for either of these. But I'm going to put him here. He has a Super Bowl. I mean, I think it'd be unfair to put him anywhere else. I think he is the bottom of this tier. But, and I think there's an argument that he could be the top of this tier. But I'm going to give him the respect of being a Super Bowl champion to put him in the almost elite category. Okay, so I have an argument. I don't care that he threw for 480 yards. Russell Wilson goes here. Or here, because he is old. I'm putting him here because I just don't want to see his face anymore. I'm tired of that Subway commercial. I just don't like him. He is unlikable. I don't want to see him anymore. I don't care that he threw 470 yards. It was all YOLO balls. It was all ying him down the field and hope for the best. I would put him in. Why are you still here? Russell, go away. Let Jackson Dart play. Thank you. Have a great day. And again, that is not knocking that the Cowboys game was awesome. Like, it was a fun game to watch. But Russell Wilson was playing Madden on rookie mode where he's just running around and throwing it deep down the field. Malik Neighbors is awesome. But I don't see him making great reads. I just see him. And by the way, that throw, he does have a good yeet. But let's be clear, that throw in OT was cuttable. That throw in overtime was cuttable. Should have been cut. That throw. You don't make that throw on second down in overtime when all you need is field goal. You just don't do it. Jared Goff, I think. Whoa, settle down. You're not hurt yet. Jared Goff, I think is. That is true. Their defense is really bad. It was a heat check. Yag him. I think he's quintessential could lead a playoff run. I don't think like I watch him and go, wow, he's elite. I think he makes some good throws. You're either bottom of this tier, top of this tier. You know what? I have a new category. Hold, please. This is going to put both these guys in this new category. Your team is good. Your team is good. Jared Goff, I think, is solid. I think when you're looking at quarterbacks, he is top 15, probably top 12. Same with Jalen Hurts. Boy, does it help having guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jahmyr Gibbs and A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Saquon Barkley. Your team is good. Put them on a different team. I don't know if we're patting them on the back as much, but your team's good. System QB with a lot of support. That's kind of what he is. Also, there's a massive spider up there. I mean, like, it's a daddy long legs, I think. So it's just big, but I just can't stop staring at. Anyways, we carry on. Jordan Love is going right here. I like what I see from Jordan Love. I thought Jordan Love was good last year. I like what I've seen in first 2 games this year. And he's not doing it with an elite wide receiving core. He is doing it with the Packers' obsession with number 2 wide receivers. I think Jordan Love is really, really good. The Packers, I think, are going to win that division. I think the Packers are the best team in the NFC right now. And there's a non-zero chance that they are representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. That is how good the Packers defense is, combined with how good Jordan Love is. I think he and Justin Herbert are both in that almost elite category. I really want to just put him right here. I do. But he is like the quintessential young and unproven. He's had 2 games, and in 1 game, he played 1 half of incredible football. And for the other 6 quarters, he's been bad. I mean, bad. 6 quarters, he's been bad. But he's only played 2 games, so. Hey, Caleb. You go right here. I don't care. I can't watch it anymore. Could I argue young and unproven? Yeah, I could. I just don't want to watch it anymore. He is inaccurate. His off-target rate is the highest in the NFL. It's up over 20%. He's just bad. And now he's got a real... I mean, I understand he has been saddled with some bad coaches. I understand bad coordinators. But at some level, Caleb, you've got to make some throws. I mean, yes, this right here, these 2, Caleb and Justin Fields, Spider-Man meme. You are the same. Sorry. Why is Brock Purdy's picture? Does he look like he's surprised and scared that he's taking a picture? I think Brock Purdy goes right here. And we saw it with Mac Jones this week. It turns out your team is good. And your coach is good. There's more your coach is good for Purdy. Kyle Shanahan is awesome. He's a system quarterback. I think he's fine. Definitely could on another team he's in here. But with the 49ers, team is good. And more so in past years. Let me actually edit this to say /coach. Kyle Shanahan, I'm staring at you. Good for you, Brock Purdy. Matt Stafford. Just seek medical attention, man. I think when you're looking at a talent level, I really do think Stafford's here. Stafford has done it for years with subpar talent. I think Matt Stafford is a gamer, but your spine is actively backwards. Seek medical attention, my friend. Please. Please seek medical attention. Kyler Murray. Where's this needs a step stool category? I'm going to put him in, I think this is like, the could lead a playoff run gang. Kyler Murray, I think, showed a lot when he came back last year. I think I was happy to see him have success at the end of last year and kind of pick up some of that momentum. I think he could lead a playoff run. I don't think he's anything more special than that. I think that is good on you. Good on you, Kyler. I don't know where to put Sam Darnold. I don't know where to put Sam Darnold. I'll be honest. I feel like I just don't have faith in him, dude. I get last year with the Vikings, they had an unbelievable season. He also had Justin Jefferson. That's an unbelievable team. I think there are many of these quarterbacks that would have had success last year. Kevin O'Connell's awesome. There's an argument of why are you still here? I'm just tired of looking at him. There's an argument of seek a new team because I think the Seahawks... I think he probably deserves to be down there. Which is, the Seahawks are not good. So seek a... he might just be, just bad? I'm going to put... yeah, we're going to put one here. I'm going to make it bright pink. And, I'm going to make this one... this one bright pink. And I think that this one we're just going to call... It's not cheeks. I think it's just bad question mark. Bad? And that's where Sam Darnold goes. Anybody else go in that category? No, I'm firmly putting Russell Wilson in the why are you still here? Like, you deserve to be there. Yeah, that's fair. Michael Penix, you're going in young and unproven. I think you're really good, though. I do. I like Michael Penix a lot. I do. I think Michael Penix is really good. Baker Mayfield is an absolute gamer. And I am going to put him in almost elite. What he does on a week-to-week basis is awesome. I think it's just his pure moxie that puts him in the almost elite. I don't think he has the best arm talent or makes the best reads, but he is, without a doubt, one of the best gamers out there. He plays with a fire that I love, and I miss him in Cleveland, and thanks a lot, Jimmy Haslam. 2 to go. Bryce Young. Do. You are young and butt cheeks. You're just bad. You're bad. And guess what? Spencer Rattler, you are also there. So, like, congrats. Like, both these guys are kind of the same guy. I actually think Rattler showed a little more last week. You could argue unproven. He was bad in college. Like, Spencer Rattler was bad in college. How did you get a job? Same with Tyler Shuck. Do the Saints not watch college football? Tyler Shuck, at multiple points in his career when he played for, count them, 3 schools, was known as Tyler Sucks. And they looked at him and they went, second round, we're come to New Orleans. Bad. Just bad. So there you go. Your elite quarterbacks, I think, are without a doubt Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Herbert, Love, and Baker, almost elite. Your team or coach is good. Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, and Brock Purdy could lead a playoff run. CJ Stroud, Danny Dimes, and Kyler Murray. Geno Smith, the lone one in Hello Grandpa. He's doing enough to just hang out, and we're just happy to see him. Young and unproven. Jaden Daniels, even though with a playoff run, he's give him another year. Bo Nix, Drake May, Cam Ward, JJ McCarthy, and Michael Penix. Young and butt cheeks. Caleb, how you doing? Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, I'm tired of watching you. Bryce Young and Spencer Rattler. The why are you still here category. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco, and Russell Wilson. Bad is Sam Darnold. Seek medical attention, Tua and Matt Stafford. Just get medical help. And seek a new team ASAP. Joe Burrow and Dak Prescott. Please, seek a new team. I'm begging you. That is your Tier List Tuesday. Let's get to the game. So, our NFL sim. Last week, we had the stop this recording anyways. So last week we had overtime football in a game that actually didn't go to overtime, which is always fun. But week 1, it correctly predicted that we were going to have a close game. Week 2 was the Philly and Kansas City game. And the NFL sim takes its first loss of the year because the sim had the Chiefs winning and the Eagles pulled out the victory. So the NFL sim moves to 1-1. On the college ranks, we had what did we have last week? Last week was Texas A&M Notre Dame, and we had Notre Dame winning that game, and Notre Dame did win. So college gets its first win, NFL gets its first loss. The sim moves to 2-3 on the year. Today's game, we've got the Lions and the Ravens battling it out in Baltimore, M&T Bank Stadium. What time is this game? Is this an afternoon game? It almost has to be, right? Let's see. Or is this is this Monday Night Football? It is Monday Night Football. All right. Monday Night Football. It's Monday Night Football. I don't know why it says that. It's Tariq and Olsen. Settle down. All right, here we go. We head to M&T Bank Stadium, Baltimore, Maryland. I know, Doug, you're not wrong. As we get the Ravens and the Lions. Lions coming off of a bounce-back win. Oh my God, this stadium looks awesome. Yo, Ravens fans, is this how it always looks? Like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I know I'm supposed to, like, hate because I'm a Browns fan, but that looks so sick. I mean, unbelievable. We get the Lions coming off of a win against the Chicago Bears. A game that I actually think the Bears might be one of the 5 worst teams in the NFL. So, sorry, Bears fans. And the Ravens. Yeah, I wondered, E-Fly. I don't know. They look cool. I mean, the Madden presentation is sick. Anyway, so the Lions sitting there at 1-1. The Ravens, yeah, they handled the Browns, you could say. I mean, won by like 35 points without putting up 250 yards of offense. Cleveland rocks. It is going to be the Lions starting off with the ball first. And they will take this out to the 24-yard line as we get things going here on Game Time. Sim is 2-3. College finally got a win, which I was concerned that they might not ever get a win. We'll have college tomorrow. Let me take a check. Let me take a little peek-see as to what we have on the calendar for tomorrow's Game Time. Tomorrow's college football. We are going to have Florida and Miami, it looks like. Although we might do Illinois, Indiana. I don't know. Let me ponder that. Because Florida, Billy Napier might be fighting for his job in Florida. But we get Lamar. We get Dan Campbell. Biting kneecaps out there. As the Lions are up. Past midfield, it's Jared Goff under center. Hell motion Laporta from right to left and drop back to pass. Goff looks left side. It is complete to who else? Jahmyr Gibbs. First down and more to the 31-yard line. Does that say M&P? All right. Shotgun for Goff. He's got 3 wide, 2 to the left side, 1 to the right side. He'll hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs over that left side. And good pursuit. It was Wiggins in first on the tackle. And then Odafe Owe finishing off the tackle, dropping Jahmyr Gibbs back for a loss of 6. So what was your biggest takeaway from this weekend, chat? I think some of the big ones, honestly, I'm looking back through scores. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, first of all, the quarterback injuries are going crazy right now. Jaden Daniels is hurt. Obviously, we know about Joe Burrow, as it's a quick throw over to the left side. That's J-Mo with the catch. I think there's just a lot of question marks right now. Start out with, what is J.J. McCarthy? What are the Minnesota Vikings? We've seen 1 half of good football. We've seen 3 halves of bad football. Does that make them bad? I don't know. I think the Rams are really good, honestly. And McVay continues to... it's going to be 4th down. McVay continues to show why he's a top-tier head coach. Let's be honest. I mean, McVay getting what he can out of that defense that is young and hungry. Jared Verse on the D-line. Matt Stafford just doing Matt Stafford things with his broken back. They're fun to watch. Kyron Williams. The team's fun. Team's fun. I think the Rams are going to be a problem when it comes to the playoffs. The ball is down. Kick is up and from 49 yards away. Jake Bates knocks it through. It's 3-0 early. Nice kick from Bates. The early field goal. I think the Rams are getting overlooked. I think without a doubt for me, the Buffalo Bills are the best team in the NFL. As they are. Defense is playing well. That was kind of the big question mark. The 1-2 punch between Josh Allen and James Cook. I think their receiving core is starting to come around, really. I like Khalil Shakir. I like what Keon Coleman is doing. They've got 2 tight ends, Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid. Yeah, they were Nuggets. I mean, that's where I think. But like, nobody talks about the Rams because they play in the NFC West. I think the Rams are the best team in that division. I think the Rams are going to be a problem when it comes to the playoffs. I do. Assuming Matt Stafford's spine stays in the roughly 3.5 pieces it is right now. So we'll get to see Lamar Jackson for the first time lead his offense out to the field. I mean, other takeaways we kind of talked about in the quarterback tier list. I'm done with Jacksonville. I'm done with Trevor Lawrence. He had 2 brutal picks, including one in the red zone. He's fighting with Liam Cohen. I'm done. I'm done. The run game was non-existent. Again, Trevor Etienne goes between good and bad. As Lamar back to pass on first down, he'll look to take off, and then he'll look to throw. Dumps it off underneath. It's a nice completion near the first down marker. Give him 9. But I'm done with the Jags. And on the flip side, I think the biggest takeaway from that division is that the Colts are the best team in that division. I think the Titans will be good. I like what I see from Cam Ward, but they still need some pieces. I think the Texans' O-line is going to be their undoing. I just think the Colts are the best all-around team, and Danny Dimes is going to mess around and win that division. As Derrick Henry gets his first carry of the game to pick up a first down. I mean, they just are. They are. And I think the big one is Daniel Jones looks happy, which I like to see. And by the way, let us not overlook the fact that Danny Dimes threw for 316 yards against a really good Broncos defense. Like a really good Broncos defense. An elite Broncos defense. Quick throw to the flat. It's Derrick Henry. Almost threw it right to Aiden Hutchinson. It'll be 2nd and 4. So those are kind of my big takeaways. I mean, I think the game last night, the 2 games last night, I think I am of the opinion. I know it wasn't the most convincing win, but I am of the opinion. I think my other big takeaway is that the Chargers are going to win the AFC West. And I know it's, as a throw out to Patrick Ricard, it'll be short of the first down, 3rd and short. I think the Chargers win that division. I know the Chiefs are the Chiefs. I know it's early. I know 0-2, so what? But the Chargers look the best in that division. They do. The Broncos still look like they're reeling. They don't know what their identity is offensively. The Raiders are a couple years away, and the Chiefs are regressed. I think as Lamar will take the QB sneak for first down, I think that the Chargers win that division. I think your 2 surprise teams in the playoffs are going to be the Chargers and the Colts, barring major injuries. Which then becomes interesting because you look at your wild card. I think the AFC South only gets 1 team. It's going to be the Colts. I don't believe the Texans are going to be healthy enough or good enough on the offensive line to do it. So I think it's 1 team from the AFC South. I think it is the Ravens are going to win the AFC North. I think the Chargers win the AFC West, and the Bills win the AFC East. And then you're looking at your wild card teams. I think you're probably going to get the Chiefs are going to be 1 wild card team. And I feel bad for which division winner has to face them. As Lamar Jackson bunch over to the left side. Jackson takes the snap, dumps it off underneath. He finds Derrick Henry, little Texas route to the 31-yard line. That'll take us to the end of 1. 3-0 Lions on top of Baltimore leading. So I think you got Chiefs as 1 wild card. I think the West might get 3 teams. With Joe Burrow going down, I think you're going to get the Broncos in as well. I think Broncos defense is going to find enough to get to that AFC wildcard. And then I think your 3rd team, I'll be honest, it's between the Steelers and the Patriots. I think the Patriots with Vrabel are going to figure it out. They got to win this weekend, which you finally start to see a little bit of what makes New England fun. They beat the Dolphins, who are bad. But Drake May threw for 230, 2 touchdowns, rushed for another one. I think it's between the Steelers and the Patriots for that last spot. But who knows? There could be more injuries. 2nd out of 9. Shotgun formation for Lamar Jackson. And he'll take that motion QB power. Not going to get a lot. 3rd and 8. Good defense from the Lions. Look at Dan. The wild card feels... again, I thought the Bengals were going to be a lock wild card-ish team. And let's be clear. Burrow looked bad week 1. The Bengals looked bad week 1. And then he gets hurt. Dolphins are bad. As 3rd and 8, Lamar. Nice conversion on the 3rd down to get inside the red zone. I mean, we know the Browns are a clown car. Go to the AFC West. I'm not taking the Raiders. Go to the AFC East. Dolphins are really bad, and the Jets might be really bad too. And then the South. Do you believe in Jacksonville after these first 2 weeks? I don't. Do you believe in Houston? Maybe they could be in that mix for that 3rd wildcard team. And the Titans are a year away. Is that Isaiah Likely in motion? Throws the block on the outside. Derrick Henry runs over one tackler. I believe that was Terrion Arnold who tried to go in low on Derrick Henry. And he learned, don't go low on Derrick. Don't hit Derrick Henry. Let Derrick Henry do what Derrick Henry's going to do, guys. Do not try to power through Derrick Henry. 2nd down and 9. It's Lamar in the shotgun. Over the middle, he finds Mark Andrews. Can't hold on. Oh, he does hold on. That ball's on the ground, but it's going to be 3rd and 4. All right. Cool. That ball was on the ground. 3rd down and 4. Lamar the shotgun, 2 wide to the right side, 2 tight ends up to the left. He's back to pass, 4-man rush from the Lions. Lamar takes off. You have to account for number 8, and Lamar Jackson walks into the end zone. His foot's on fire, or there's ants. Unclear, but Lamar finds the end zone. A little pay dirt for the Louisville Cardinals on Monday night prime time. It's not football. We don't have the branding for that. Lamar Jackson puts the first touchdown of the game. For the Baltimore Ravens, they take a 6-3 lead. I mean, that's what makes this Ravens team so difficult. And luckily, this isn't a playoff game. Is Aiden mad? Jack Campbell's mad? What? I mean, who are you mad at? Yourselves? Kicks up, and it is good. 7-3 your score. Jump scare, I'm back. Yeah, I think the AFC wildcard's gonna be nuts. On the NFC side, I mean, again, we're 2 games in, so obviously there's so much football to be played. But as the return's out to the 23-yard line, I mean, I think it's the Packers, best team in the North. NFC East, until improvement otherwise, it's going to be the Eagles. NFC South, that's going to be fun to watch. Falcons or Bucks, who do you like more? I'm going to take the Bucks right now. And then NFC West, I'm sticking with the Rams. I think even with, I mean, you got Mac Jones starting the next couple weeks, but I think it's the Rams. But I think your wildcard teams, I think the Niners are going to be a wildcard team. I think the Falcons are going to be a wildcard team. And who that third wildcard team is? I wonder. I think it's going to be the Lions are that third wildcard team. I think. I need to see how they do this week, though. I think the Lions are the leading favorite to be that third wildcard team. I need to see what they do. I don't think they need to win in Baltimore, but they need to put up a fight. If they don't put up a fight, like, I can't take what they did against the Bears seriously because I think the Bears aren't good. Again, there's Jared Goff teleported to the sidelines, high-fiving Dan Campbell. Jared, you have a huddle. Throw. All right, 2nd and 10. But if it's not, I think the other team that's in the mix for that third wild card, I mean, I think you got to look at Dallas. Dak Prescott's doing enough for that team to do something. Even without Micah Parsons, they might be able to make a push. I think Dak is doing enough. It's a quick throw over the middle. That one almost, that's back-to-back really not great passes from the former Cal Bear. And we go to a 3rd and 10. No panic. Carry on. It's Goff in the shotgun. 3 wide to the right side, 1 to the left side. Goff back to pass. Goff in trouble. Down goes Jared Goff. Kyle Hamilton on the delayed blitz. Harbaugh takes a timeout. It is 4th and long. How about the delayed blitz from the former Notre Dame Fighting Irish, Kyle Hamilton, saying, hello, Mr. Goff. It's good to meet you. I'm going to need you to take a seat right over there. What games are you guys looking forward to this weekend? Pull up the NFL slate and see what we are looking at. Atlanta, Carolina. What's the number right now? Atlanta plus 5.5. Give me the Falcons. I don't care that it's the Scary Devils number. I don't believe in the Carolina Panthers at all. They look completely dysfunctional. Give me the Falcons to cover, even on the road in Carolina. I think the Falcons win that game by a touchdown. Even though it screams you should take the Panthers, by the way. Not saying it's smart, but a desperate divisional home dog, 5.5 points at home at 0-2. I cannot. I'm staying away from that one. But if you made me pick, is Lamar dumps off a little screen to Henry. And how about Aiden Hutchinson getting out and tackle big number 22? Minute 7 and counting. I still like the Falcons to cover that number, but I would not touch that game with a 5-foot pole. Green Bay heads into Cleveland. Cleveland is currently a 9.5-point underdog, and I watched the Ravens game. At number, poor Myles Garrett, by the way. Myles Garrett is balling early, and he's just on a bad team. If I were to take this little dump off to Mark Andrews, tries to hit the juke move and doesn't get there, but we'll reach over the first down mark. Clock is running. Are we going to see more Madden clock management? They've got 2 timeouts. Like, what are we doing? Stop high-fiving! Do something!
Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go.
Let 11 seconds run off the clock and then call timeout. Same stuff every week here. If I had to take somebody in that Green Bay Cleveland game, it would be Cleveland at plus 9.5. Just, it's a lot of points. And a bounce back after getting blown out by the Ravens to at least cover the number. But again, another game I wouldn't touch with a 5-foot pole. Nor am I going to watch. I'm a Browns fan. That one almost picked off by, I think that was Jack Campbell. Houston heads to Jacksonville. That game almost a pickup. I mean, it is a pickup. It's Jags laying half a point. It's a pick'em. I think there's a level of, as that's dumped off underneath, there's a timeout. So final timeout taken. It's going to be 3rd and 2 with 12 seconds left. You're going to need to get out of bounds. I think there's something to be said for a desperate team at home in the divisional game. I probably wouldn't touch it. See where the number goes, but I would lean the Jags at home at 0-2, needing a win. I would lean Jags, but I think those are 3 games I'm not touching. 3-man rush. Lamar will take off. And we will reach halftime. Nice scramble, Lamar. Pick up those 20 yards. 7-3 the score of that. Cincinnati, Minnesota. Minnesota laying 3 at home. Bengals heading in. Jake Browning going to get that start. He's going to get a full week of practice. I think the answer is I still will take I will take the Bengals to cover the 3. I don't know if they're going to win that game. Amon Ross St. Brown, 0 catches.
And our commentary team.
0 Zay Flowers, 0 catches. But I like the Bengals to cover that. Even with their, I would take the over in that game. Both defenses are. I mean, the Bengals defense is really bad, but I would take the Bengals to cover. I got to see more from JJ McCarthy. Another game I wouldn't touch though. Pittsburgh and New England. New England at home, getting a 1.5. This is one that I am taking. Give me the Patriots all day at home against the Steelers. You're getting a 1.5 at home. Drake May season in Foxborough over Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. The Steelers defense, by the way, has looked bad in 2 weeks, and that is supposed to be their strength. TJ Watt hasn't had a sack in 7 games. Give me the Patriots at home to cover that 1.5. I think the Patriots win that game outright. 1 o'clock kick in Foxborough. Rams head to Philly. Philly laying 3.5. And as much as I like Matt Stafford and the Rams going west to east on an early kick, give me the Eagles to cover that one. I know they're coming off an emotional 20-17 win over the Chiefs, but as Lamar looks right-sided, it's Mark Andrews. Nice first down pickup. I just think a team traveling cross-country. It's 3 and a hook. You could argue take the 3 and a hook, and the Rams can hold into a field goal game. I think the Eagles at home are a different animal, and then the Eagles facing a team that has to do that cross-country travel. Giving the Eagles to cover that 3.5. Jets head to Tampa. Tampa laying a full touchdown. Jets might be without Justin Fields. It might be Tyrod Taylor starting, depending on how he progresses. Pistol full house. Patrick Ricard motions over to the right side. They will do a play action. And Lamar over the middle once again. Mark Andrews been his favorite target, and it's going to be a 2nd and short. I mean, I would... I don't know. Stay away from that game. You're laying a full touchdown in the NFL. I don't love that. If I were to take a lean, it would be a lean towards the Bucks. I would actually lean towards the under in that game. It's 44.5. I don't think either of these offenses are putting up a ton of points. But it would be a lean to Tampa, but I'm not touching that one. That's way too many points in the NFL. Derrick Henry on 2nd and short just got stuffed. Colts head to Tennessee. Titans getting 3.5 at home. I liked what I saw from Cam Ward. I like more what I see from the Colts. Give me the Colts to cover the 3.5 on the road. I know you don't like laying a lot of points on the road, especially over a field goal. I would not take this. It would be my lean, though. I think the Colts are good. As Derrick Henry bounces outside, he'll pick up the first down and shakes off 2 tacklers. Get off me, Derrick Henry. Too little. Raiders head to Washington. Washington laying 3.5 at home. Give me Washington and the 3.5 points. The Raiders are bad, and they have to travel from west to east. I'm not big on the Commanders, but bigger on them than I am on the Raiders. Little QB power. Lamar's going to pick up 3. I go to the 4 o'clock window. Broncos head to the Chargers. Divisional matchups. Chargers laying 2.5. Give me the Chargers. I know that I just like what they're doing. I do. And I think you're getting under a field goal. It's a good number. This is actually one I probably will take. Not as much of a home field advantage as others would say, but if this was in Denver, I think it flips. But I like the Chargers at home to grind out a win against the Broncos, whose defense got torn up by Daniel Jones. Mark Andrews on the drag. Saints head to Seattle. Seattle laying 7.5. Nope. I mean, if I was going to take one, it's going to be the Saints and the 7.5 points. You're getting 7 in the hook. Give me the Saints. I don't want to watch this game, which means I don't want to have any part of it. But I would lean towards the Saints on the road because I don't think the Seahawks are very good. I don't think the Saints are very good. Isaiah Likely in motion from left to right. I form just a power formation. Give it to 22. And look who it is. Aiden Hutchinson shooting the gap. Down goes Henry in the backfield. Loss of 1. Dallas heads to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Bears are laying a 1.5 at home? Huh? After all we've watched, after we watched the Cowboys with their win this weekend, putting up all those points, after we watched the Bears lose twice in a row over the middle, That's because that Rashad Bateman. It is former Minnesota Golden Gopher for a first down. You're telling me the Bears are laying a 1.5 when it looks weird? You take the weird. Give me the Bears and the 1.5. I don't know why, but give me the Bears. Cardinals head to San Francisco. San Francisco laying a 1.5 at home with Mac Jones. I like the 49ers in that game. I do. Handoff. Derrick Henry, left side. Yeah, power in 22 for 6. Derrick Henry. Showed off the muscles. Look at Ever Young. Ravens up 2 scores. But yeah, I like the Niners at home. And then Sunday Night Football. We'll get to your primetime games. So Sunday Night Football, Kansas City heads to New York. Take on the Giants. Giants are getting 6.5 points at home. I'm not touching this. I don't want any part of it. But I would take the Giants. Patrick Mahomes' record when he's favored by more than, I think it's like 3.5 points, is really bad. He's nearing a touchdown. He's never been good around the touchdown favorite line. But I just have no reason to take the Giants because they're the Giants and they're not good. Your Thursday night game, Miami to Buffalo. Buffalo laying 12 at home. And this is one of those moments where I'm not taking it, but I would lay the 12 because I think the Dolphins might be the worst team in the NFL. I really do. And you have to go up into Orchard Park and play this game. You don't get the Miami Dolphin. Like, half the opposing team is sitting on the sunny sidelines where it's 94 degrees. Like, I would take the 12. I'm not going to, but that would be my lean. And your Monday Night Football game, as of right now, is the game that we were watching right now. Lions heading to Baltimore. Baltimore sitting there laying 5.5 at home. Devils number on the road. Give me the Lions to cover that 5.5. I don't think they win, but I think they do enough to keep it close. I think this screams a field goal game. But the sim right now says 14-3. Need to see a big drive here. By the way, how about Isaac Tesla getting some run? Seriously, this... Wish I could show you this, the spider that's just chilling. Gibbs, not a lot of room over the left side. He'll get 3. Reminder, guys, appreciate everybody tuning in. Nick Mazesko with you as we take you through our sim of the week. We'll be back live tomorrow about 11:30 a.m. Eastern time with our college football episode of Game Time. We are going to dump off Laporta. I think we're doing another. We might just be doing tier lists. We might do another tier list tomorrow with college football. I think I'm gonna look to do one about coaching hot seats. Yeah, we'll be live about 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Again, if you ever miss any of our streams, you can check out the full video over on YouTube, which is at GameSpot Sports. You can follow us on Twitter, GameSpot_sports, TikTok, GameSpot_sports, Instagram, GameSpot Sports, clips and all that across social media. Please give us a follow. We're working towards growing both those channels. If you have a moment to go follow us on either of those channels, that'd be great. 3rd and 2. Look at Jahmyr Gibbs fighting through tackles and pick up the first down. So yeah, TikTok, if you go follow us over there, GameSpot_sports. I've been going through trying to follow a bunch of people and support the content in the community. Yeah, go check out the content. We got clips from this show. We've got some clips from around, some funny clips from around the Madden college football sphere. And we got stuff coming up. I think tomorrow, as Gibbs will lose to. Let me check the schedule tomorrow. We might be doing a double header tomorrow. I know I've got something else. I don't. I think we're going to be doing 2 streams tomorrow. I don't know if we'll do them back to back. But we are going to do both our college football game time. As a throw out to the left side, it's Laporta set up a 3rd and 4. We're also going to do WWE for WrestlePalooza this weekend. So we're going to run through the card on WrestlePalooza and try to predict how the card goes. So we'll have some wrestling tomorrow. If you are a WWE fan, come tune in. Playing for back-to-back. So 11:30 Eastern time. We'll be live here. As a float out to the right side. Did he get the feet in bounds? They say yes. Jahmyr Gibbs. First down. I wonder if they're going to look at that. And then we got FC coming out this weekend. So we're going to be able to start up some EPL. So we're going to start, I think, expanding to 3 or 4 days a week of streams here on Twitch. Just playing some games too. Not just doing Sims, but playing some games as well. Doing some, I think, some franchise rebuilds. Maybe some Ultimate Team on FC. Just because it's early in the game. Hopping into Mutt now would be crazy, but hopping into FC would be fun. And we'll look at some upcoming EPL fixtures. We got Champions League stuff coming up. Like, there's a lot going on. So make sure you stay tuned and stay followed. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in today. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 4. Not a lot of urgency again. Just meandering right now. As that clock continues to tick down. Tick, tick, tick. We near the 3-minute mark in the ball game. Lions down by 11. Goes it right side. It is complete. Jamison Williams, 1st and 10.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score.
Shotgun for Goff. Back to pass. Waiting. Looking. Throws it over the middle of the field. It's complete. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Breaks a tackle. Fighting towards the goal line. He will get down inside the 1. Almost made a miraculous play. Amon-Ra St. Why is Lamar high-fiving him? Yeah, great job. We almost gave up a touchdown. Is the game okay? I really would like to see the snap before the 2-minute warning. Stepping up, firing, missed it, and wasted the 2-minute warning too. All right. Sure. Get a penalty? Sure. 1st and goal from the half-yard line. I just would have... The clock management from the CPU is actually crazy bad, and it's happened every week, and Jared Goff is going to take a sack. Oh, it's Justin Matabike. Oh, deadlift. I like that. I like that. He did the clean and jerk. Don't clip that. Is he on the... Is that a Ravens coach on the line side? What's happening? Was that a Ravens coach on the line sideline? Goff, right side, complete and out of bounds. Isaac Tesla, 3rd and goal. That was definitely a Ravens coach on the line sideline.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's...
Connor Stallions, what are you doing here? And Connor. 3rd and goal. Buck 32 left. Line still down 11. Goff, pressure. I mean, it's a touchdown. Did you see Kyle Van Noy stop in the gap and give Goff the window to find Sammy Lapie? Dancing, oh my lord. It just kicks a cameraman directly in the face. Stop! The cameraman is not part of this. Laporta, touchdown. I felt personal. They're going to go for 2. Goff under center, 3 wide to the left side. Tesla lone wide receiver to the right. Back to pass is Goff. He'll throw it out to Gibbs. Vetoed. It vetoed every part of that particular play. No. No. Like when you're at the grocery store with your parents when you're young, and you like try to put the bag of cookies in the thing, your parents just look at you. No. No. Don't even think about it. That's what happened. Jahmyr Gibbs. Patrick Queen. Stop it. onside kick is recovered by the Ravens. So still a 5-point game. All 3 timeouts left for the Lions.
You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here. Force them to punt the ball back and give your offense a chance to win the game.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game.
All right, here we go. I mean, this is where the Ravens want to be, right? Like, this is quintessential Ravens football, as they get to just pound the rock a little bit, put out a bunch of tight ends and hand it to that man. Derrick Henry breaks 1 tackle, reaches for the first down. He is the hammer that closes out games. No, get off me. Stop.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Lions have forced to use their first timeout. This is D-line, Marcus Davenport. I mean, they miss Aleem McNeil. Now I form. 2 tight ends. Hand it to Henry. Nice little play in the gap. Lions are going to take a timeout. I'm like, be weird if you don't at that point, guys.
Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain.
2nd and 10
But you also don't
for the
want to
Ravens after no gain from Henry on first down.
It's just selling out to stop the run.
The captain's Aiden Hutchinson calling out
Few high completion
plays.
percentage passes.
4-man front for the Lions. Mark Andrews motions from left to right.
They'll go again here with Henry.
Teleports to a handoff that ends up in a loss. Are we going to see a replay? No? Okay.
Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
That was darkness there and nothing more. That's wild. The eyes on the scoreboard, that's wild. M&T Bank Stadium looks crazy in Madden. All right, 3rd and 15. So best case scenario, you get a stop here, assuming they run the ball 40 seconds off. He's going to pass it. I mean, Harbaugh just landed on the line, dumps it off underneath. It's incomplete. It stops the clock, and everybody stares at John Harbaugh going, why? Like, why would you throw? Just run it. You're the 41, John. John, are you cool? Now they're going to have to punt. I guess keeps the Lions in the game. They're going to have to go 89 yards, but they have life. Wild. Why would you... who's passing the ball there? I need chat. Anybody out there passing the ball there on 3rd and 14 from the opponent's 41? You run the ball and get 4 yards, you can attempt a 50-yard field. I mean, it's 55, but in this NFL, it's not a big deal. Or still punt it, but at least you use all the clock. Now the Lions have life. They go to the flat. Jahmyr Gibbs picks up a couple. 2nd and 3. Gets out of bounds, most importantly.
So many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things
Wild
up.
to me.
He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush.
Ravens are known for shelling. Sean, you're not wrong.
They got that
Sean, you're not wrong.
still in the back of their head.
Goff back to pass. One of the worst throws I've seen. I don't know if that was an angle route or a drag to Jahmyr, but it was at his feet. 3rd and 3. I mean, that felt like a quintessential Ravens sell, though. Lions need this to stay alive. After the baffling coaching call, they're going to go empty backfield, bunch to the right side, 2 wide receivers up to the left. Goff steps up, lobs it right side, has a man, caught Amon-Ra St. Brown, doesn't get out of bounds. The clock is moving. A little urgency. I think this might be getting patched tomorrow, or at least some level of it getting patched, but the clock is moving, guys. Clock is running. Hurry up, offense. It was at least some level of urgency. Goff back to work. 3 wide receivers. 1 tight end. A beautiful throw from Goff. And now we'll throw it to Isaac Tesla, who will go out of bounds and will stop the clock. What a throw from Goff. Sort of that little floater over to the sideline. I just don't know how Amon-Ra, that animation was weird. But what can you do? Amon-Ra, after being held catchless in the first half, has 2 big ones in the second half, including one that set up a touchdown. It's a quick throw underneath. There's his 3rd catch. It's Amon-Ra not getting out of bounds, though. Or is he? Are they going to give him out of bounds on that one? As we take a look at Meek Robinson. What's up, Meek? Just jamming. He was just jamming to the speakers. They are going to give him out of bounds. First down and 10. Goff, right side. Laporta with that. And here we go. CP doesn't know how to hurry up, though. Like, they just have no inkling on how to do it. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and Meek Robinson is still jamming. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Jared, you're going to have to snap this ball. 1 second, doesn't even get it off. Like, no hurry up. And the Ravens are going to come away with a 14-9 win! Clock management with the CPU. Clock management with the CPU continues to be big poo-poo is clock management with the CPU. Anyways, the Ravens win the game. We'll see if the Ravens can follow that up and get the sim back into the win column. A couple nice plays from Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Some confusing play calling at the end, and then, you know, clock management. But we'll see if the sim can line up. I'm getting the NFL back on the right track. Mind the Sim sitting there at 2-3 on the year after getting wins this week in college, but fouling in the NFL. 14-9, your final score here from Baltimore. That's going to wrap up our stream for the day. Again, make sure you tune in tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll be back running some college football and WWE prepping for WrestlePalooza. So wrestling fans, you're not going to want to miss that. We're going to have the full card on 2K. Have some fun with that. As always, again, a reminder, please make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. GameSpot_sports on Twitter and on TikTok. GameSpot Sports, one word, on IG and YouTube. Go give us a follow, give us a subscribe, check it out, throw some thumbs up, all that jazz. We certainly do appreciate everybody who tunes in each and every week. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you next time here on Game Time.